If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Welcome to the 3 Retro Movie Geek podcast with me, Rob Taylor.
Me, Scott Witham.
Me, Paul Constable.
What's that? Welcome to the 3 Retro Movie Geeks podcast with me, Rob, the Truffle Shuffle Taylor.
And me, Scott, I ain't got time to bleed with him.
And me, Paul, Save Cocktail Constable.
And we're going to be talking about 80s and 90s movies from our childhood.
The greatest cinema era ever.
Welcome to a very special episode of our podcast. Today we honour and remember the legendary James Earl Jones, whose unmistakable voice and powerful presence left an indelible mark on theatre, cinema and our hearts. From his iconic role in Star Wars and The Lion King to his extraordinary contributions to stage and screen, James Earl Jones, who inspired a generation. Join us as we celebrate his life, his legacy, and unforgettable moments that defined his extraordinary career.
I am your father.
I tied my own shoes once. It is an overrated experience.
All over the world, people respond to coming to America, you know. Oh, you're the king, chauffeur, you know. It's not the grand, complicated work that gets the attention. It's a simple work, and I think that's appropriate.
We shall return to Zamunda at once.
I will not leave without Lisa.
That hairball is my son.
With his deep, resonant voice, James brought profound depth to every character he portrayed.
The force is strong in this one.
They often ask me to say lines from Star Wars, and I know none of them. I never memorized them. I have you now, Obi-Wan is the only one.
I have you now.
I sense something, a presence I've not felt since...
Star Wars was created by the kids who saw it 10 times, you know. Why they like Darth Vader, I don't know. My son hates him. And when he first heard it when he was 3, he just really scared him. And he couldn't understand why his father was contributing to the evil.
But James's voice went from menacing to kind as he played Mufasa in The Lion King.
One day, Simba, the sun will set on my time here and will rise with you as the new king.
Lion King, I think, is a beautiful movie. My job was to try to evoke not only King Regal, but the father Real.
So, we are all connected in the great circle of life.
What we achieved was a doting father with a very dopey grin on his face. The dopey grin is mine. It is only I grin like that, you know.
It wasn't just acting. James was also the guy who said this dozens of times a day.
This is CNN.
I have a voice that probably suggests that I know what I'm talking about, and I have not a clue. My wife can tell when somebody's on a voiceover. I can't tell. I can't tell when it's me, you know. My son can tell.
But for me personally, he wasn't just the voice of Darth Vader. He was also the voice of baseball.
I'll beat you with a crowbar until you go away.
Whoa, wait, you can't do that.
I think there happens a union between essentially Ray's soul and man's soul.
I like the small stories that tell a good story, and I like the big ones too, but the small ones I cherish most.
Go the distance.
Yes. Do you know what it means?
As we remember and say farewell to James Earl Jones, we will forever cherish his iconic voice and unforgettable roles he brought to life. He made the magic of cinema feel real, ensuring that his legacy will endure for generations to come. As we conclude this special podcast, we'd like to share a scene from one of my favourite movies. Thank you, James, for everything.
Ray, people will come, Ray. They'll come to Iowa for reasons they can't even fathom. They'll turn up your driveway, not knowing for sure why they're doing it. They'll arrive at your door as innocent as children, longing for the past. Of course, we won't mind if you look around and you'll say, it's only $20 per person. They'll pass over the money without even thinking about it. For it is money they have and peace they like.
Ray, just sign the papers.
And they'll walk out to the bleachers and sit in shirt sleeves on a perfect afternoon. They'll find they have reserved seats somewhere along one of the baselines. Though they sat when they were children in cheered their heroes. And they'll watch the game. It'll be as if they'd dipped themselves in magic waters. The memories will be so thick, they'll have to brush them away from their faces.
Ray, when the bank opens in the morning, they'll foreclose.
Evil will come, Ray.
You're broke, Ray. You sell now or you lose everything.
The one constant through all the years, Ray, has been baseball. America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers. It's been erased like a blackboard, rebuilt and erased again. But baseball has marked the time. This field, this game, is a part of our past, Ray. It reminds us of all that once was good, and it could be again. Oh, people will come, Ray.